Don't look at my nails. Hi. It's been a minute. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to show up in no performative way. This is a heart to heart. I don't know who's going to have the attention span for this because I know that TikTok has shrunk a lot of people's, including mine. What's happening here? I have been getting a feeling that I am not alone in where I am right now. And where I am right now is in a transitionary period. I'm in that area, that space. You see how there's nothing in there? This is who I once was. This is who I'm trying to be. I'm right there. I think I might be a little closer to who I'm trying to be, but I'm definitely not who I once was. And I feel like a lot of us are right there in that spot. And I've been getting so many messages through the scripture, the word, through prayer, through like experiences and situations, through people, through content online, through videos, through crying, through denying. The yeses and the nos, just I'm getting confirmation after confirmation in this area, this space right here of like it's not void, but it's like it's empty, like a womb, like it's been cleared out, you know? It once was filled with so many things that maybe we thought who we were, maybe we thought we wanted to be. But it's finally cleared out. We've encountered something, a situation, a timeline, a pivotal moment. I heard a message, and it was something about Kairos and maybe Chronos moments, and I'm sure those are some Greek terms, Kairos and Chronos, but it was something about these moments in your life. Some of these moments are like you could possibly go through that, but some of these moments are like anything that you do, like it's gonna lead to there. Like it don't matter if you hear there, or there. Like something's gonna happen to where you are going to get to that moment, and those moments are kind of like what TikTok likes to call canon events, and they're not always a bad thing, but they're always a life-changing thing. And I believe a lot of us have went through that lately. And I'm not going to be the type of person to say that this video is for you or this message is for you. But if you resonate with any of the things that I'm saying, then we are going somewhere that we have not even fully planned out yet. We have not even fully mapped out yet. We have not even fully thought out yet. We're going somewhere that is going to require a lot more dependence on Abba. Feel me? Where we're going is a place where we finally get to surrender. It's no more showing up as the false self that we created. I had to get my dog out the room because she likes to growl at everybody like she's a guard dog and she's like this big. But we are going somewhere where the false identity that we created is going to not be allowed. It's going to fall off. Somewhere where we can no longer self-sabotage ourselves. Somewhere where we can no longer tell ourselves that we are hypersensitive and try to feel sorry for ourselves. You ever met a person that was like, it just felt so sorry for themselves? Can't bring that with us, okay? Because I'm not here to speak my words, my thoughts. I'm here to speak what Yahuah wants me to speak. So, as his vessel, right now, Yahuah is saying to tell you that what he wants you to do is honor him. The first thing that you can do to ask him how is to simply get on your knees on the ground, lift your palms up. I'm talking go all the way down, like head to the ground, palms up, not like this. And you come to him with direct, I want to say audacity, but I don't want to say audacity because you should never come to him with ego, but you should always come to him authentically, fully authentic. In the way that you are feeling, you do not need to perform for him. You don't need to embellish. We are called to operate at a specific boundary. In a specific boundary and at a specific frequency, I would say. But that comes with, him teaching you and you learning what that is, what that looks like, what that even means. When you finally have a foundation, and what I mean is, life is not going to be perfect. I don't know where that came up from. The moment that you start following Abba and the truth and his son, that things are just going to miraculously work out for you. He will bless you if he feels like it. He will baruch you if he wants to. I mean, obedience brings baruchings, but baruchings are free. Baruchings are gifts. These are things that he delights in doing for you. It's not really nothing of, our own doing. When you have a foundation, life is going to do what life does. But if you stay anchored in him as your foundation, you don't give up on him, even when his answers don't sound the way that you wanted them to, even when your prayers aren't answered in the way that you've seen them be, like in your mind, the way that you envisioned, even when he doesn't answer you immediately, or when you want an answer from him. When you are anchored in him, you now have the lens of knowledge and discernment and understanding and wisdom. And, we gonna have flaws. We are gonna have flaws. We are human beings. But the world likes to implant in our head that we cannot become perfect. But Abba Yahuah in the word says, I'm gonna put it right here, and like many other times in the word, more scriptures that I could list, we can be perfect in his eyes and in his sight. We can be blameless in his eyes and in his sight. And how do we do that? We're going to have flaws. We're human beings, but we can be spiritually perfect in the eyes of Yahuah, in the eyes of your maker. But how do we do that? Christianity doesn't speak of the Old Testament at all, but Yahuah doesn't change. Never did, never will. We become blameless by keeping his law, by guarding his commands, by walking in the way Yahusha did, by following Yahusha to Yahuah, because Yahusha came down to shine light on the truth, on the word, the Torah, and on Yahuah, on what Yahuah says and the authority of Yahuah. This video is to tell you that there is strength, there is abundance, there is prosperity in putting yourself in a position to let Yahuah move. But what I'm trying to say is, you are loved by Yahuah, Alua. You don't have to operate on your strength alone, and you are not alone in spirit and in physicalness, because I am your sister, and you have a lot of brothers and sisters out there going on the same journey as you, trying to identify the truth for yourself and not what broken systems, and deceivers, or those who have been deceived from man-made traditions have told you. So keep walking in truth, keep calling on Abba, and start showing up the way that that girl would, because I know that she's in you, the way that him would, because I know that he's in you. So stop sleeping on yourself. Period. Coming from a sister that slept on herself for a long time.